Hello and welcome to the History of Aliens. Today's episode we're going to be covering the Derelict, and here we go. The Derelict is the informal designation for the spacecraft discovered on LV-426. In 2122, an unknown warning signal broadcast from the Derelict summoned the Weyland commercial hauler USCSS Nostromo to LV-426. The Derelict is believed to have crashed on LV-426 several millennia prior to the arrival of the Nostromo. The port alongside the Derelict measures 161 meters and the starboard prong 174.3 meters. According to official records, the Derelict was thought to be destroyed in 2179 when the atmospheric processors on the moon entered meltdown, but somehow survived and was later explored by a Colonial Marines squad. The Derelict is a large, symmetrical, wishbone-shaped craft with a thickened central section between two horns, which bend upwards. It has numerous tunnels that go off in many places. It has three large openings near ground level between two horns, leading into the ship's interior. It is through one of these openings that the three of the Nostromo's crew members, Captain Dallas, Navigator Lambert, and Executive Officer Kane, enter the ship. The interior of the Derelict resemble more of a living organism than a space-going vessel. Skeletal walls, circular gateways, and steep passages. One interesting aspect of the ship is exactly what part of the ship seen by the Nostromo's crew goes completely unexplained. One interesting aspect of the ship is exactly what part of the ship seen by the Nostromo's crew goes completely unexplained. It would seem to be the bow or front because of the exterior of the ship looks almost like a stern of a ship that has hit the ground and bruised its nose in the dirt. The space jockey remains in his pilot seat. In an enormous cockpit room on a turntable structure is an engineer that appears to have been dead for an extremely long time, since it is fossilized. It appears to have grown out of its equally enormous chair. It was sitting in the pilot's seat, which resembles a giant telescopic object that points upwards. It also had a large hole in his chest, with the bones bent outward. As it appears, a chest burster came out. The origins of the Derelict and the engineer who piloted it remains unknown. From what is seen aboard the Derelict in Alien, it would appear that it crashed after the engineer piloting it was impregnated by a facehugger. The atmosphere processing explosion, which occurred near the central colony complex, probably did not destroy the Derelict. The Jordan family are said to have headed out past the Ilium range, supposedly a mountain range, which may have protected the Derelict from the explosion. Background information. According to the book Gregor's Alien, the eggs were originally meant to be housed in a completely separate architectural structure shaped in the form of a massive pyramid. The origins of the pyramid are not clear. More than 100 prop eggs were created for the scene of Kane's exploration of the cave under the Derelict. One special hero egg prop was created with a top that could peel open by hydraulics. Ridley Scott had stated in respect to the production of Alien that he wanted to make a slasher movie in space. The Derelict is intended to be an updated version of a dark, old, haunted house, as in Nosferatu. It was later confirmed that the eggs were never stored within the cargo hold of the Derelict ship. During the production of Prometheus, Ridley Scott states that the eggs were actually stored inside a subterranean part of a hidden engineered temple, which was located below the Derelict. Originally, the first script for Aliens featured a pyramid that H.R. Gregor called the Egg Silo. Due to the time and budget, the pyramid was dropped from the story when the script was rewritten and retitled to Alien. Because of the loss of the pyramid, Ridley had to come up with a way of explaining why the alien ship had eggs of a dangerous life form on it, which sparked his idea of an egg bomber. When Prometheus was still in production, Ridley wanted to go back and use the pyramid idea that was removed during the rewrite of the original Alien story. Since the engineers had associations with pyramids and temples, Ridley changed his egg bomber explanation and went back to the original idea that the eggs were being stored inside a temple. Hey, thank you for watching the History of Aliens. Special thanks to the Alien Anthology Wiki and all contributors for all information you heard today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you can. If you have, thank you. Special thanks to my Patreons. You guys are awesome. Everybody have a great day. Bye-bye.